Viewers, the latest news about Ethiopia, Amhara, and Tigray region is that, according to the today latest updates, heavy fighting has been going on since yesterday between Atay and Kemse, between Ethiopian National Defense Force, its allies and allied forces, Tigray Defense Force and Oromo Liberation Army. And Tigray Defense Force said they were close to capturing Atay ahead of Kemsi on the A2 highway. Viewers, and ever since Tigray Defense Force and Oromo Liberation Army have started a war against the Ethiopian army together, victories are increasing rapidly and heavy fighting is currently going on in the Afar region. The Tigray Defense Force is trying to seize the main road connecting Djibouti and Ethiopia, but has not yet captured it. And all roads to Addis Ababa from different parts of the Oromia region are now under the control of Oromo Liberation Army. Viewers, heavy fighting is also going on in South Gondar for the past few days, and fighting has broken out again this morning between Debre Zabit and Gashina on B21 highway, and heavy weapons have been used from both sides, and both sides claim victories. This fighting is also continues in Bani Shangul, Gumaz region. Many districts in the region have been taken over by the Bani Shangul Liberation Front. This Bani Shangul Liberation Front in control of Kamish and Makatel provinces, and now Tigray Defense Force between Kambolcha and Kemse, especially in Kalu and Habru areas, seems to be stronger. Viewers, and the Gambela Liberation Front has claimed victory in a furious battle with special forces of the Gambela administration in the town of Akula. And today, the regional administration of Oromia staged a demonstration to support Abiy Ahmed. But as soon as they saw it, the demonstration turned against Abiy Ahmed. And a video about it has also been shared. First, you watch this video, then we talk further. And the Ethiopian National Defense Forces has called on former member of the Ethiopian Armed Forces to register stand by the National Army and contribute with their knowledge and experiences in order to thwart the ongoing assault to destroy to the country. And accordingly, the Ethiopian National Defense Force said former members of the armed forces who are physically fit, including general health, mental readiness, knowledge, and experiences, to register between 10 November and 24th, 2021. And among the general requirements listed for former armed members to register are members who have respected the Constitution of the Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia Constitution, those who believe in a sovereignty and unity of the people and are willing to serve with perseverance, and those who are free from partisanship of any political party, and those who are not facing prosecutions, both criminal or civil, and those who are physically fit and are ready to operate throughout the country, and those who have leadership experiences, infantry officers, battalion leadership, and more, those who were trainers at any military training center and can provide proof of their experiences, and those who were members of mechanized and team equipment divisions. Viewers, and other requirements include age limits accordingly. Ethiopian National Defense Force said line officers should be not more than 60-year-old, whereas ranked officers above the rank lieutenant should be no more than 64 years. And on the other hand, 9 anti-government factions are forming an alliance to push for a political transition in Ethiopia. Two of the groups said on Friday, feeling more pressure on Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed as Tigray Defense Force advance towards the capital Addis Ababa. There were several of the factions have armed fighters, although it was not clear what they all do. Two of them, the Oromo Liberation Army and the Agao Democratic Movement, confirmed the move, and the pact will be signed in Washington later on Friday, and called the United Front of Ethiopian Federalist and Confederalist Forces, and the alliance includes the Tigray People's Liberation Front, which has been fighting Abiy's government for a year in a war. And the front is being formed to reserve the harmful effect of the Abiy Ahmed rule of the people of Ethiopia and beyond, the group said, and in recognition of the great need to collaborate and join forces towards a safe transition. Whereas Abiy's spokesperson, Biline Siom, asked for reaction to the development, referred Reuters to a comment she posted on Twitter in which she defended Abiy's rule since he took office in 2018. She said in the past that the opening of political space after Abiy took office provide ample opportunity for the opposition to settle their differences at the ballot box, and Abiy's party was re-elected in June. She did not refer directly to the new alliances. And the spokespeople for the government and foreign ministry did not respond to request for comment on the alliances. So viewers, so for the latest update, for more latest update, please subscribe channel. Thanks for watching.